All right, people, it's time to finally dispel this misconception. I'm contributing to the closure of this. This same story has been repeated for years. Yes, years. And I'm here to tell you that it's just untrue. Take a peek at this crypto basic headline. XRP is intended for wholesale financial application rather than individual investors. Executive at Ripple. Hold on, what? According to a rumored Ripple executive, XRP isn't for individual investors like you and me. Are you sick of phony gurus who pretend to be knowledgeable traders but never engage in live trading? I trade live on the second biggest cryptocurrency exchange where results are unfake and everything is clear. I have continuously closed each month in profit for more than 440 days. With just 4% drawdown, my followers have made over $34,000 in gains in the previous 90 days alone. Results that have been verified, not just claims. Do you wish to view my confirmed statistics? Start duplicating my trades for free right now by clicking the first link in my profile. That only large financial firms can use it? Oh, really? Well, it would definitely be something if it were the case, wouldn't it? To put this headline in perspective, it was published on August 6th of last year. People continue to bring it up and regard it as gospel in spite of this. Let me state this out front. What follows is not merely my personal view. It's not a subjective opinion on whether or not XRP is suitable for individual investors. What I'm telling you is true. Let me correct the record first, though, before we get started. I have no experience in finance. This isn't advice on finances. Based on what I say here, I'm not advising you to buy, sell, or do anything else with your money. For fun, I enjoy creating YouTube videos regarding cryptocurrency as a hobby. That's all. Now that the disclaimer is out of the way, let's get started. Because yes, it has resurfaced. Even though this essay was published in August, it has recently gained attention once more, and with good reason. Allow me to guide you through it. Dilip Rao, a former global head of infrastructure innovation at Ripple, was quoted in the article as saying that XRP is more suited for institutional investors than for individual consumers. During a Q&A session at a global Islamic Economic Summit in Dubai, his viewpoint was revealed. Insightful question concerning the widespread habit of using cryptocurrency to make quick money was posed by an audience member. Does the genuine growth potential of cryptocurrencies get slowed down by this get-rich-quick mentality? Rayo's answer generated a lot of debate both then and now. But here's the twist. By cryptochronology standards, the video that is cited in the article is not only old, but extremely old. Although the video was first posted by xrp on October 30, 2018, it was really recorded earlier. In actuality, we are witnessing a video that is almost 7 years old being unearthed and removed from its context in order to rekindle discussions. Was it unintentional, deliberate, or perhaps a combination of the two? Depending on who you ask, you might get some information from column A and some from column B. Let's be clear, however, that this is not what was said. I spent some time writing my own transcription of the pertinent passage. John Squire, a well-known member of the XRP community, shared his thoughts on this, which generated some discussion. To be clear, I have nothing at all against John. I have nothing against him. He is a well-respected voice in the XRP community with 516,400 followers. However, it's crucial to politely address inaccurate information. Even contentious subjects ought to be amenable to thoughtful and composed discussion. However, in this instance, it is not a question of opinion. The facts are at issue. John posted the following yesterday. Boom. Dilip Rao, the former worldwide head of infrastructure innovation at Ripple, affirms that XRP is not intended for retail use. Each and every XRP will be worth as much as gold. To begin with, I adore the vibes here. A fun truth about myself is that I love XRP. Since I don't talk about it much, you might not be aware, but believe me, I'm completely invested in XRP. So, yes, I completely agree with it. Let's talk about Dilip Raya. Were you aware that he had retired years ago? We were speaking nearly 5 years ago, but it has been so long that I would have to Google the precise date. He's definitely no longer a member of Ripple. John Squire deserves praise for posting that clip in post that has received 129,000 views and counting. With reposts going viral and other postings picking up the thread, it's generated a ton of discussion. This entire issue has resurfaced in our town and is trending on social media. Here's the claim, though. Dilip Raya reportedly stated that XRP is not intended for retail use. But is that accurate? Let's get started. For your reference, below is the transcription of the most important portion of his actual speech. XRP is traded on between 150 and 200 exchanges worldwide. As previously stated, a large portion of this is individual shallow trading. The important thing is that this isn't the use case that is being sought. The emphasis is on XRP as a bridging tool and financial asset for high-end institutions. That's the true tale. The good news is that I have transcribed it for you. The video is available for you to view. I've given you the location, the title, and all the information you require. Go ahead and check it out with a simple search. Was that what Dilip Rao said? Not at all. So I answered, my post to John Squire is this. Shared without animosity and with all due respect. This is not an attack, let's be clear. It can occasionally feel like a personal attack to correct mistakes or disagree with viewpoints, but that's not my approach. Keeping to the facts, I'm here in good faith. The truth is that Dilip Rao did not say it, and the assertion is completely inconsistent with the history of XRP. The problem is that I had to answer. He never stated that XRP isn't for retail users, so I responded. In actuality, he stated that Ripple is not concentrating on a retail use case, which is accurate. Simply put, Ripple's customers are businesses, but let's face it, the price of XRP would plummet if it were suddenly unavailable to retail investors. I find it strange that XRP isn't available for sale. The story has always been odd and not in a positive sense, to be honest. It's amazing how many individuals continue to promote this idea, claiming that XRP is only for banks and not even for individual consumers. Since I started investing in XRP in 2017, I've been hearing this. Ironically, even members of the XRP community appear to believe that if it were true, it would be beneficial. Not at all. Spoiler alert. Why might the absence of retail adoption be advantageous? What if they were unable to hold it at all? Is that logical? In actuality, retail consumers account for the great bulk of XRP's global liquidity. Yes, it is fueled by speculators like me and you, purchasing, selling, and assisting the global XRP community. What's the point of pushing that away? However, some people appear fixated on the notion that XRP is only for institutions, as though regular holders like us shouldn't even possess it. But you know what? Yes, we do possess it, and the idea that we shouldn't have it, that's just ridiculous. I'm not saying John made that argument, but let's face it, I've seen others who do. It's totally disconnected from reality. How can I tell? Let's hear it directly from David Schwartz, the originator of XRP.